Air 22 Golf, stay altitude.
2500 to the Golf.
Air 22 Golf, low altitude alert. Climb immediately. Climb the airplane, maintain 5,000. Expedite climb. Climb the airplane, please.
What's up, guys, and welcome to ATC Point of View. If you are new to the channel, my name is Lex and thanks for joining me. This incident happened on October 11th, 2021. Pilot departed from Yuma International Airport in Arizona. His destination was Montgomery-Gibbs Executive Airport in California. The weather conditions reported at the time showed a broken cloud layer at 1,700 and an overcast layer at 2,800. So the pilot was inbound for an instrument approach. Let's check it out.
7 November 702 to Golf, checking in 10,000, information is here, Montgomery.
Cessna 7022 Golf, scout approach, vectors ILS, runway 2 right at Montgomery, and expect runway 23.
So let's turn runway 23, vectors for the ILS for 28 right.
Air 22 Golf, fly heading 250, descend and maintain 7,000.
250, 7,000 to the Golf.
Air 22 Golf, fly heading 270, maintain 6,000.
67270 to the Golf.
Air 22 Golf, descend and maintain 5,000.
5 to the Golf.
Air 22 Golf, descend and maintain 4,200.
4,200 to the Golf.
Air 22 Golf, turn left heading 210, descend and maintain 3,800.
3,800, 210 to the Golf.
Air 22 Golf, turn right heading 250, join final.
250, John Final for to the Golf. And to the Golf, do you say cleared for the ILS to it right?
Air 22 Golf, you're 4 miles from any, descend and maintain 2,800 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS, runway 28 right, circle to land, runway 23.
Clear for the ILS to it right, for runway 23 to the Golf.
Yes, sir. Descend and maintain 2,800 until established on the localizer.
2,800 till established on the localizer to the Golf.
Air 22 Golf, traffic 2 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, 5,000 descending, 4,000 to C-130. They are restricted above you. Caution, right turbulence.
Copy to the Golf.
Air 22 Golf, looks like you're drifting right of course. Are you correcting?
Correcting for to the Golf. To the Golf, clear for runway 23.
22 Golf, you're not even tracking the localizer. I need you to fly. Actually, cancel approach clearance, climb and maintain 3,000. 22 Golf.
3,000 to the Golf.
Maintain 3,000. Low altitude alert, minimum vector altitude in your area 2,800.
Climbing to Golf.
Air 22 Golf, climb and maintain 3,800.
3,800 to
Air 22 Golf, turn right heading 090, re-vectors to final.
090 to the Golf.
Air 22 Golf, turn right heading 090, climb immediately, maintain 4,000.
1,000 climbing immediately to the Golf.
Okay, it looks like you're descending, sir. I need to make sure you are climbing, not descending.
Golf is climbing.
Air 22 Golf, stay altitude.
2,500 to the Golf.
Air 22 Golf, low altitude alert. Climb immediately. Climb the airplane, maintain 5,000. Expedite climb. Climb the airplane, please. Air 22 Golf, just level out the plane, or the heading, and climb the airplane up to 5,000 when you can, sir. 10 o'clock and a half mile, 1,500. You appear to be descending again, sir. Are you, say altitude? Cessna 7022 Golf, SoCal approach. The altimeter is currently 2978.
First, let's take a look at what the pilot was expected to do. Montgomery-Gibbs Executive Airport is right over here. The pilot needed to intercept the localizer from runway 28 right, join the final, and once he got below the clouds and had the airport in sight, he'd be instructed by the tower controller to circle for a left base for runway 23 and then be issued a landing clearance. But now let's take a look at what happened. Aircraft's inbound on a 250 heading, so he's just 30 degrees off from the runway heading to intercept the localizer. The approach controller issues the approach clearance, meaning that once the pilot joins, he's supposed to fly the approach without further assistance from the air traffic controller. However, based on the ADS-B track, it looks like he turned too early and undershoots the final. There are altitude requirements, intercept angles, and position requirements that are necessary for air traffic controllers to safely set up a pilot on an instrument approach. Because of those requirements and the pilot's position, the air traffic controller couldn't just simply vector him back towards the final to intercept. The pilot wouldn't have been established in time on the final, which would make it dangerous and also an illegal approach. So the correct option is what the controller did. He canceled the approach clearance to bring him back around for another try. The controller issues a turn and several instructions for the pilot to climb, and that's because of these mountains over here. The pilot reports his altitude as 2,500, but he keeps coming in and out of the clouds because of the broken cloud layer, and as a result, he most likely got disoriented. He thinks he's climbing, but the aircraft enters a right bank and the pilot is not able to recover. Let's check out the news footage.
NBC7 obtained a copy of this video taken seconds after the plane dove onto Greencastle Street.
I heard a big boom. I was in the house, and then my wife yelled down from upstairs that she heard a plane crash. And so I ran out as fast as I could to see if I could help anyone. By the time I got there, the house was in flames.
This video from a doorbell camera shows how the plane dove. Landing gear was still up and right wing tipped at 90 degrees. The Morris next door were not so lucky. Sons Jim and Carl tell NBC7 their 75-year-old father Phil and 73-year-old mother Marie both suffered second and third degree burns on their upper bodies. The plane's fuselage slid into their home. They were in the living room watching TV at the time of the blast came through their front window. Neighbors helped get the couple out. There are a number of recordings at different angles, some close, some far, but none of them explain why.
The pilot sounded very confident in the beginning. However, all that changed as soon as he was given that approach clearance. So a circling approach is already added workload. But on top of that, what seemed like a short period of time, the pilot was given several different headings and different altitude changes as well. So it's likely that he didn't have the proper amount of time that he needed to properly set up for the approach. But as a pilot, it's up to you to let the air traffic controller know. That way they can give you some delayed vectors and you can have time to run through your checklist and set up for the approach. But if you're a pilot, I'm very curious to know what the process is like in setting up for an instrument approach. If you don't mind, write it down in the comments and share it with us. But guys, thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. And as always, peace.